What's going on, Hope Community Church? Kind of wild to be with you here just on this day, and just thinking through this time and praying through just the exciting things going on in our lives. We wanted to just make a short video for both campuses to share with you guys where our heart is in this season in our lives, and just how important Hope Community Church has been to us throughout the last 3 years as Hope Community Church and 11 years as a church body that we've been a part of. But just as you guys know, we have a true heart for foster care, and some of you guys know about the nonprofit that we've started called One More, One Less Project. And just want to read to you an email that I sent a couple years ago. It says, "Hey brothers, was just praying and reading James Saturday and thought how one more equals one less with a cool design could be a cool tagline / mantra for our Messy Faith series in the fall. I am a one bite at a time kind of guy and think this could be a tangible way for people to continue to focus on the one in their lives. One more orphan that we adopt equals one less orphan in the North Carolina foster care system. One more salvation equals one less lost person of the 70,000 far from God in Cleveland County. One more person at church equals one less person not hearing the gospel, etc., etc. Big numbers don't scare me, but at times they don't resonate with me. Just a thought. Love you guys, and I've been praying for you guys this week. Thanks for all you do, and keep doing it for Jesus." That was June 13, 2017 that I sent that email to Jeremy and Skip as my wife and I were in vacation on Alabama, and didn't know it at the time, but that seed that the Lord planted in my heart a couple years ago has just grown and continued to be watered through Hope Community Church, and to the point where I truly felt like God is leading us away into this ministry called One More, One Less Project, and away from vocational ministry at Hope Community Church. And that's wild to think about. The past 3 years at Hope Community Church have been some of the best years of my life. I can genuinely say that there has never been a time when I've been a part of something where you can just see God so clearly moving. And it's been so cool to grow and just be a part of this organization with you guys, and to serve you and to serve alongside of you. But we really feel like God is calling us to this ministry of foster care, and to pursue that with all of our time and the best fruits of our energy. And we've just come to a crossroads where we don't feel like we can do both effectively. And so the Lord is leading us away from Hope Community Church in a vocational standpoint, but not away from Hope Community Church. My wife and I still so desire to be involved with what God is doing there and here, and just to see how God is going to use us in this way in the future.
So while I love my husband and fully support him and know that he is walking with Jesus, when he first told me that he felt like the Lord was calling him away from vocational ministry, I thought he was crazy. I just remember really struggling with it, and the Lord has really just even been super clear that I just need to submit to my husband in this season and really just trust that he is walking with the Lord. Not that I ever doubted that, but I think more than that, I really struggled with the idea of starting this nonprofit. Not because I don't see it as a need, because it is clearly a need, but I think I just had this idea in my head that I did not want to be the foster care lady. I didn't want to be the foster care expert, or people look at me like I have all the answers to parenting or foster care or adoption, because we clearly don't. We're definitely in survival mode a lot, and but as I thought through all of that and really processed my feelings, I knew that they weren't coming from a place of the Lord. I really felt like they were coming from a place of fear of what other people were going to think of me and us in making this decision. And the Lord just kept reminding me over and over that this isn't about them, and it's not about you. It's about me and you bringing me glory. And so that is where I am today, just really just at a place where we are just trusting in the Lord with all of this and knowing without a shadow of a doubt that we're following after His will right now for our lives.
And I can't emphasize enough that it's not that we are being pulled away from Hope Community Church. Hope Community Church is where our best friends are. It's where we've truly grown up in ministry, and it's that God is calling us to this other thing. And the church is, I feel like, is more healthy than it's ever been, and it seems from the outside like just a crazy time to step away. But I've heard clearly from the Lord that this is the avenue that He wants me to pursue to make His name more famous. And our family has just seen the fruit and the benefits and the holiness that comes from the foster care system, and being involved in it, and being waist deep in it, and sometimes it feels like neck deep in it. And just we really truly want to encourage other churches into that, and that's what One More, One Less project is going to be. It's going to be simply a vehicle to come alongside churches and create cultures of foster care and adoption, like here at Hope Community Church, where we've seen about 18 foster families rise up from Hope Community Church, which is an anomaly. There's just no churches like that across the country. Well, there are churches, but they're few and far between where there's that many families that are involved in foster care. And so we feel like we have really been called to equip the church to obedience in that specific area. And so that's what we're stepping out on doing, and we're stepping out on faith, not knowing what the future holds at all in any way. And so we would love and covet your prayers, and if you feel led, financial support of One More, One Less project. And we want to just really do what God's called us to. And so that's why we're here. And that's so interesting. The sermon series are always meant to push people into following Christ and going after what He's called them to. And as pastors, I never really would have thought that a sermon series would lead me to somewhere other than serving at our church for a vocation, but that's what the Lord's done, and I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful, so thankful for you guys and the church family that you've been to my family, and just wrapping around our family and just loving us so well and taking care of us, and just being the church to us. It's been such a blessing to be a part of.
And yeah, I echo that, and definitely feel so appreciative and grateful for the time that we've just been in ministry at Hope Community Church in a vocational setting. And yeah, you guys have been amazing in the way that you have loved on us, and we are just so grateful, and thank you so much for all that you guys do.
And I pray and I know that the best is yet to come for Hope Community Church, and that there are people at this church that love the church more than I do now. And it's been so fun to see the staff grow from 2 to 3 to 12 to 15, and just that there are people now at Hope Community Church that genuinely love the church just as much and more than we do. And so it's in good hands. And it is, we just wanted to make this video to share with you guys our hearts, and we love you guys, and we're thankful for you.